Okay, so you are not going to believe the latest casting news for Greta Gerwig's Narnia series over at Netflix.
Go on.
Seriously, hold on to your hats. Emma Mackey.
Wow. Okay. Emma Mackey as... Don't tell me.
The White Witch, yes, that Emma Mackey. You know, amazing in Sex Education, brilliant in Barbie. I mean, this news just dropped, and it's huge.
That is big news. And straight away, you think of the Barbie connection, right? Her and Gerwig working together again.
Exactly.
Gerwig must have seen something really special there to bring her back for a role like the White Witch.
Right.
That's iconic. It suggests Gerwig has a very specific idea in mind.
Totally. And Mackey has this presence, doesn't she? That sort of intelligence, that intensity behind the eyes.
Mm-hmm. It makes you wonder how that translates to Jadis, to
yeah.
the White Witch's, icy power.
It really does. Because we all remember Tilda Swinton, who was just incredible, so memorable, but very ethereal, almost serene in her coldness.
Right, a very specific, almost otherworldly take. Mackey, though, she can do stillness, but there's often this vibrant, maybe more grounded energy, even when she's playing intense characters.
So does that mean we get a different kind of White Witch? Maybe Gerwig explores, I don't know, a bit more of the why, how she became the Ice Queen.
Well, that would fit Gerwig's style, wouldn't it? She's so good at digging into character nuances, even for antagonists. Look at Lady Bird or Little Women.
True.
And remember, Netflix has the rights to the entire Narnia book series. They picked those up back in, 2018?
Yeah, quite a while ago now.
So this isn't just one film. This feels like a cornerstone for them, alongside their big hitters like The Witcher or One Piece.
It's definitely a major fantasy play for them.
And casting Mackey, who has such contemporary appeal, especially after Barbie, it signals they want this to feel fresh, right? Relevant.
Oh, absolutely. It's smart. Everyone has their picture of Narnia, their childhood memories. Bringing in Mackey, it just injects this immediate buzz. It's not just nostalgia, it's something new.
It's a reimagining, potentially, which is exciting. We still don't know much else, do we? Like the rest of the cast, or exactly which book you're starting with. Plot points, it's all under wraps.
Nope, nothing concrete yet, no release date either.
But this casting choice, it speaks volumes on its own. It tells you Gerwig isn't just doing a remake of the old films, she's building her own Narnia.
What really stands out to you about this pairing, Mackey and the White Witch?
For me, it's that potential for complexity you mentioned. Mackey can play vulnerable, but also incredibly fierce, sometimes in the same scene.
Yeah, she's got range.
And the White Witch, C.S. Lewis wrote her as more than just pure evil. She's tempting, she's manipulative, powerful, yes, but also cunning. I can absolutely see Mackey nailing those layers.
Me too. It feels like it could be more than just, icy glares and shouting orders, maybe something more insidious.
And think about the audience expectation. People loved Swinton. Casting someone like Mackey with her own established screen persona, it immediately starts a conversation. How will this be different?
That's a great point. He gets people talking before they've even shot a single frame.
Exactly. Plus, you have Gerwig directing, her track record. Lady Bird, Little Women, Barbie. They're all smart, they're emotionally resonant.
She just has this unique way of telling stories.
So imagine that sensibility applied to Narnia, to the magic, the talking animals, the allegory, but specifically applied to the motivations of its greatest villain.
It could be incredible. That combination, Gerwig's vision, Mackey's talent, it just feels potent.
It really does. It promises something potentially quite memorable, maybe even surprising, a White Witch we haven't quite seen before.
So there you have it. It's official. Emma Mackey is stepping into the fur robes as the White Witch in Greta Gerwig's Narnia for Netflix.
The anticipation is definitely building.
For sure. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What kind of Narnia are we going to get? What will this White Witch be like? This could really be something special for fantasy fans.